Welcome, welcome. Hogwarts Legacy. Ke atas. Wait a minute. Where is my remote? Kurang kenceng.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio. Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Let's complete the locket secret. Aduh. Report to Professor Hecat.
Revelio.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Cups of Gobstone.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio! Accio! Revelio!
Mana anjing gobstone-nya?
Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio!
Where?
Accio!
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Tiga.
Revelio! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I've always said that
Accio.
travel broadens the mind.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her. Revelio!
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my...
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include... Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Revelio.
I think we have some matters to discuss.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
As such, you are to learn Incend, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Win 2 round of Crush 2.
Seems
Look-
crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Lebay. Berat lebay. Berat lebih atau berat lebay? Berat lebay. Cok, apa? Apa kak? Gue suka sama orang anjing. Ayo, cerita. Sedih, kenapa sedih? Kenapa sedih kak? Kalau mau cerita aja. Kalau mau voice ayo. Kenapa tuh? Bisa suka kayak gitu kenapa? Bisa sedih gitu kenapa? Lo gak bisa diginin, dia lucu banget. Kenapa? Siapa? Jalan. Gak, aku lagi voice. Waduh, gokil. Cerita aja kan ntar kak. Selik kayak gitu bareng bertiga gitu. Itu gimana?
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
Gokil sih.
I know, Sebastian. I know.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up.
Spill
Ready
kak
for
orangnya
another
kak.
round?
Tabi sih
I'm
di
ready.
spill sih.
Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get
Gokil
thrashed?
sih.
Apologies in advance.
Stupid one. Accio.
Levioso.
Come on.
Descendo.
Accio.
Jelas. Ya nggak di spill orangnya juga sih kak. Cerita aja. Gitu.
Levioso.
Levioso. Accio. Stupid one. Accio. Stupid one. Reparo. Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one. Accio.
Ya, apa?
Protego.
Lain aja ya kalau
Accio.
nggak usah apa namanya harus
Glad I didn't bet on that round.
orang.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Habis sih kak cerita-cerita itu.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the
Ketemu di
training dummy?
mana gitu.
Of course.
I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Apa nih? Tes Akio.
Accio.
Oh.
Excellent form.
Levioso!
Nicely done.
Levioso!
Block.
Levioso!
Anjing, kepencet mulu. Ah.
You'll get it.
Levioso!
Accio.
That's it.
Moga lancar aja dah,
I'd say
Kak.
that's enough practice.
Biar
You looked good out
biar
there.
biar nggak
Thank
jomblo
you,
terus
Lucan.
gitu loh.
I'd say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel.
Aku
You'll
nggak
be a
tahu deh.
fearsome
Kenapa?
challenger now.
Lihat dulu ke depannya.
Assignment's all finished.
Emang deketnya baru-baru ini apa gimana, Kak? Oh, udah lama gitu baru ada apa? Baru ada apa sih itu namanya anjing? Ih. Apa namanya? Apa namanya? Baru ada tanda-tanda gitu loh. Baru ada kemajuan. Gimana cara biar dapat hati cowok? Sebenarnya kalau you ngasih apa perhatian juga dia lama-lama luluh, Kak. Kayak you apa care gitu loh. Tapi care jangan berlebihan. Kadang ada beberapa cowok yang malah ilfeel gitu. Oh, baru-baru ini. Kill. Kalau dia cerita ke lu gitu dengerin, itu bisa mungkin lu kasih apa namanya respon yang baik gitu loh. Pas kalau dia cerita kalau dia apa.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
Dulu kan masih ini apa namanya?
Concentrate and keep your
Isu is
wand
apa? Bukan
steady.
isu. Kayak di ini kan penyebar gosipin sama siapa? Boyla kan. Sekarang ternyata kakak ya beneran suka sama cowok, gopit.
Good work.
Dari kemarin nanyain kayaknya Sel. Nanyain tuh kayaknya kemarin kayaknya mau cerita. Ya gak tahu kan namanya gosip gitu loh. Kan nggak tahu, Kak. Kan digosipinnya sama boy lah ya. Kayaknya teman mabarnya gak sih? Akhirnya dia sering mabar kan, Sel. Sering mabar kan dia tuh. Sering mabar Valo kan. Lihat partiannya penuh terus kan tuh.
Revelio.
Yang di Twitter, Allah, saya tidak follow Twitter Anda. Saya tidak tahu. Iya kan gue bilang namanya gosip ya. Tapi kalau pas Easy ngomong gosip Aik sama Selina bener sih. Teman mabar gue mah banyak apa banyak. Lah, kan Anda sendiri kan sering kalau misalkan gue login malam tuh. Kalau misal gak plus 2 ya full party. Siapa tahu di antara partyan lu kan
Hello,
yang
sir.
sering main
You'll be
malam
pleased
itu
to know that I
ada
worked on my defensive magic with
orang
Professor
yang
Haggard.
suka gitu.
So I hear.
Party
She tells me
gitu
you've taken
misalnya.
rather well to your new wand.
Ya nggak
You
sih?
must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you.
Parah
Come.
nggak mau cerita.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Kak, gak usah takut. Percaya diri aja dulu. Urusan dia
That man
milih lu
is
atau enggaknya mah belakangan.
exasperating.
Yang penting lu udah ngasih
Unfortunately,
effort
our
ke
trip to
dia.
the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor,
We have no choice. It would be
Cuma yang
unwise to provoke
tadi
our
yang gua kasih
illustrious
tahu ke lu,
headmaster
jangan
further.
berlebihan.
I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Urusan dia milih lu mah belakangan. Maju aja dulu. Gak usah takut. Kalau lu ngarepin dia tapi lu nggak ngejemput
Sebastian
dia
mentioned
atau nggak
sneaking
ngasih
into the
effort ke dia,
restricted
ya
section. Perhaps he'll have an
bisa
idea.
jadi ini beda jarak apa ada kemungkinan. Lah, aku aja sama Selin bisa LDR ya. Kalau misalkan si ininya ini
Can you help me?
serius beda pulau kayak gitu, pasti si cowoknya kalau effortnya gede dia bakal nemuin lu. Iya, cuman ngasih tahu aja gitu loh. Jangan terlalu terlalu berlebihan, nantinya ada feel apa gimana atau nggak sesuai ekspektasi gitu. Kalau urusan swanside itu belakangan, urusan pulau juga belakangan. Nanti kalau misalkan dia
Sebastian,
effort dia
there you
gede,
are.
dia pasti nyamperin
I
lu.
was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor
One
Rookwood's
time pasti
attention.
ketemu kak,
What
sumpah.
was that all about?
Meskipun beda pulau atau LDR.
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point.
Ada
You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for
Jangan
Professor
jadiin
Fig, but
jarak
it's in the
sebagai
restricted
alasan gak
section of
jadi,
the
Kak.
library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some
Temanku aja
initiative.
beda pulau tuh.
Precisely. You
Teman
mentioned
mabar lu si
being
Bagas
clever
sama si
enough
Adam,
not to get
si
caught in
Selin
the
tahu.
restricted section.
Soalnya satu server kita
And
nih
I
yang
am.
Darderdor sama yang
Meet me
Bagas.
outside
Itu
the
mereka beda
library
pulau.
tonight.
Yang satu ceweknya
And
Medan,
tell
yang satu
no
ini
one.
Purwokerto. Ya namanya berarti dia ada interest kak. Dia masih ada interest, baru ada interest atau
Thank you,
mungkin baru
Sebastian.
ada
I'll meet you later.
klingki gitulah. Masih penasaran kalau awal-awal tuh. Itu juga kalau misalkan dia ada interest beneran jadi bisa lah, ada kemungkinan. Karena menjalanin aja dulu, jangan takut one side.
See
gitu.
there? That's the door we
Berharap
need to
boleh,
reach.
tapi jangan terlalu berlebihan berharap.
And those annoying prefects would love
yang
nothing
dibilang
more
tadi
than
kan,
to
nggak
rattle
usah
us to
berlebihan.
Scribner. So
Boleh
don't let them
berharap.
see us. Understood?
I can be
Cuman
sneaky.
dikasih
Let's go.
porsi gitu loh.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The disillusionment charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light. just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able
Kadang
to
kalau
turn
misalkan
invisible?
dia
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive.
kasih sinyal
And
terus tiba-tiba
spells,
hilang tuh
spells are free.
ada dua
Give it a try.
kemungkinan. Dia masih bingung atau dia bingung nyari topik.
Levioso!
Sounds suspicious. You should have known better to cross mine.
Kalau dipapain catat aja Kak. Betul. Betul. Kasih tahu cara akal sama. Eta apa weh? Kayaknya nih apa? Saling interest ya udah, kalau misalkan saling interest ya udah Kak. Jalanin aja. Di parah. Parah. Ih, cross nggak ada cross apa ya anjing? Jangan dipendem Kak, nggak enak kalau dipendem. Kalau mau sih jebret-jebret kayak aku keselin ya.
Levioso!
Udah saya sedih anjir. Nah, kan kamu yang cowok ya kan nggak ada salahnya kan cewek juga kayak gitu, tapi jangan ding Kak. Nanti takutnya dicap piknik. Cowok kebanyakan gak suka sama cewek piknik soalnya.
Levioso!
Silent as a grave.
Anjing gak piknik.
Librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Jangan bisa ngasih
You told me the
pasif
librarian would be
aja kan,
gone
tapi
by
jangan
now.
terlalu pasif gitu loh.
I
Paham
said
gak sih?
usually. But
Sewajarnya
it'll
lah.
still be alright. Do you see her desk behind me?
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a
bumbu-bumbu
distraction to draw her away.
gitu.
You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Iya, masih dalam batas wajar.
The key. Here it is.
Is someone there?
Itu beda cerita kalau di
Is
Twitter.
that
Ya kan
you, Peeves?
Twitternya private juga kan, nggak apa-apa.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
If you're a mortal, you best turn back. Can't you leave us to waft about in peace? Out of here with you!
We must remain unseen.
Oke kak, kalau mau cerita aja.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Aih cupu lu ketahuan. Bukan aku. Gua kira itu orang ya, ternyata ghost.
Should be in the clip.
Main game ginian,
Need for us to be
Kak.
skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Jangan suka sama orang lu bagus lah kok.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty,
Apa tuh
naughty.
suka jarang sama
You'll
jarang
get
suka sama
caught.
orang.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Gokil sih kak.
Incendio! Accio! Reparo!
Satu kampus kak itu orangnya. Apa gimana?
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to it. That's it! Where might this lead?
Sendio. Bukan. Kirain satu ini. Ini ada. Nah, udah kampus. Lah bisa kenal gitu, gokil. Udah kenal dari mana, Pak?
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Incendio! Stupefy! Accio! Levioso! Incendio!
Enggak, bukan. Bosnya nggak tahu, tapi pas awal-awalnya udah dapet bos, udah itu bos.
Accio! Levioso!
Bukan apa-apa ternyata. Anjing.
This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Jago bang, hoki bang. Anjing jalan, anjis. Siap bang. Thank you udah mampir kak.
Stupefy!
Gadang kak.
Incendio! Accio! Stupefy!
Main bensin. Iya banyak ininya. Apa namanya? Bentar bos gua mati anjing. Habis baterainya. Banyak apa namanya? Puzzle.
Accio. Levioso. Protego. Levioso. It is a book after
Beli
all.
apa? Crack. Aku lagi ngumpulin dulu kurang 200.000 anjing. 800 soalnya mau beli yang ini. Apa namanya? Beli yang deluxe biar dapat banyak DLC. Nanggung soalnya beda 50.000 doang. Kemarin kan tadinya mau beli kan, cuman rilisnya nggak tepat waktunya. Gue mau ke Bandung kemarin, pas ini rilis gue mau ke Bandung, jadi nggak jadi beli. Mau nemuin selling kemarin. Sebenarnya tadinya mau beli yang ini kan, yang sharing, cuman nanggung mending beli yang ini aja. Juga agak gambling sih, gue nge-crack, takut soalnya. Kali mau di gift kak, boleh banget. Selina di mana kau berada? Lagi ke kedinasan kak, buat survei. Saldo dulu pak.
You wanted to see me?
Itu mending
Headmistress Fitzgerald,
beli sendiri
Professor
kak,
Rackham.
sama aja bohong.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Gift doang,
Professor
gift
Rookwood,
duitnya dari gua.
Professor Bakar.
Sama aja gua beli
We
sendiri.
understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts
Tahu
as
ini
a
tadi
5th
ngobrolnya
year.
mau ke kedinasan.
I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we
Kunjungan
spoke
dinas,
yesterday after
apa ya
class,
tadi
you
bilang?
asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was
Lagi
certainly
survei sih kayaknya sekarang.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient
Sampai
magic.
Sabtu.
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Yeah, so
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
dalamnya gimana?
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Of course.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Revelio.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Incendio.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small...
You wanted to speak with me?
I've heard...
That's nice to hear.
You...
Well, they seem...
Regard...
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her...
The hidden herbology?
It's supposedly... say a bit of an accept...
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall... Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds... Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Levioso. Incendio. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Reparo. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Seems the devil's snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Incendio. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Incendio! Lumos. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery?
Hello, Duncan.
That's one... I appreciate you.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkin for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkin for me.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like... That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Good one.
Accio. Incendio.
Excellent form.
Accio.
Next time, perhaps.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
That's it. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
I'm the one!
Findo. Come on. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso.
Act like a winner!
Accio. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy.
You're better than that!
Oh, they made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Incendio. Fringo. Accio. Incendio. Santiago. Incendio. Accio. Accio. Incendio.
Confringo.
Accio. Stupefy. Accio. Levioso.
Susah
Care
uga.
to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Incendio. Accio. Fringo.
I'm the one!
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Potato!
Levioso.
Bang. Stupefy. Potato. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
You're better than that!
Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Like a winner!
Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Incendio. Accio. Fringo. Levioso. Stupefy. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Levioso. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Vindo. Hey. Springo. Stupefy. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Plan on putting me down.
Protego. Stupefy.
Fringo.
Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Lumos. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Fringo.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with the...
Thank you. It's been...
You earned it! You are a duelist who... Now that we've definitively... Wonder how my head...
Yes. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
I hope you were able to take care of every...
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered...
As for this... Although...
Time...
And... Now!
You have...
Keep up with your wand.
Revelio. Expelliarmus.
You seem to have the right end of the stick.
Leviosa. Incendio.
Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Still at it, I see.
Protego.
Did you get your bit?
What am I missing? I hope to have an hour of my own.
Smell. Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's Fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. You'll find that some plants... The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your finger.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Leviosa saved her the de-gnoming, but they left her daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. Not saying you can't go with...
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course. Dogweed and death. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. And good.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you.
Pagi bang. Apa kabar bang? Sudahkah PMO hari ini?
Revelio. I should investigate.
Block. Stop PMO bang.
Revelio.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Is it too good to see you, my friend? Oh, teman gua.
Revelio.
I thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
It is good to see you.
Kalau anak minum apa yang anget-anget us. Kalau mau enak mah tenggorokannya gatel gitu. Makan apa emang lu?
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason,
Sudah
you were clearly in danger.
dicurigai ya,
For
guys,
now,
ya.
it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow was planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Got to
Be
hear.
on your guard.
Nih, aku kasih lihat nih. Nih, Ravenclaw nih.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stand aside!
Oh, Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. I see you! We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere.
You take this!
Made a grave.
Let me cowards! Incendio. Expelliarmus. Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Bang, siap. Oh. Ravenclaw, apa itu Gryffindor?
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but...
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin.
Wait.
Students at Hogwarts.
My wife?
Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a traveling vendor.
Guy?
Here's what's going on in the high...
Or a woman?
You're a researcher.
The fuck, bro?
Merlin? Of the Legend of...
The very same.
Fixtures?
I believe...
I'm not sure old vine-covered pillars are worth studying.
Well, I think anything concerning Merlin is worth pursuing, and I shall have you know, no one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl...
The Mallowsweet is...
Precise! I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. The Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. See that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now? Incendio!
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres. Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyres sink.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed, I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
I beseech you for some assistance?
Hello, can I...
Oh, I was hoping... You see...
Diving into the lake...
What?
I'm so sorry.
Father was so... a treasured family. My bet? I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is. I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe. Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake. I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
Thank you so much for doing this for me. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my push.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. Ah, yes, a wonderful choice. I hope to see you again sometime.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Whoop, hampir aja jatuh. Whoop. Udah ada damage. Tidur bang. Apa itu tidur? Apa ini? Oh.
Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Revelio.
Raid fast cool uniform.
Revelio.
Dah, gitu doang. Worth it anjing.
Accio.
Baru udah bangun, San.
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Reparo. Accio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
Someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow it. She is.
I've said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, You'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember, precision